Planned Parenthood Michigan has a new president and CEO. She takes the job amid all the uncertainty surrounding reproductive rights right here in Michigan and in the country. If the U.S. Supreme Court overturns Roe versus Wade as soon as this month, a 1931 law still on the books in our state banning abortions could go back into effect. That's why Paula Thornton Greer is taking the job. She previously worked at Motorola, Target, Feeding America, and most recently at Planned Parenthood of Illinois. Greer, who had an abortion in Southfield, Michigan when she was a teen, is confident that abortion will remain legal in the state because of the lawsuit Planned Parenthood filed this month, claiming the 1931 law violates Michiganders' constitutional rights. Already, there has been a preliminary injunction granted that will stop enforcement of the law while the lawsuit proceeds. Greer says if the lawsuit fails, they then plan to serve as a connector, helping Michigan patients find abortion providers and abortion funding. Two Starbucks right here in mid-Michigan have voted in favor of unionizing. That's according to employees that spoke to Fox 47. Those stores are in Lansing and in East Lansing. 8 out of 10 stores in Michigan looking to unionize voted yes. It's part of a national movement by Starbucks workers to organize. We spoke to one employee in Ann Arbor who was fired after 3 years of stellar performance for wanting better wages and working conditions for her colleagues. Workers say the coffee giant isn't living up to what they say, and they want better pay for themselves and their partners. Now they'd like to make a bargaining committee within each store and decide what they want to bargain for. So far, no date has been set for negotiations between workers and the company. We did reach out to Starbucks corporate offices, but we have not heard back yet. More than 2 months after Patrick Lyoya was shot and killed following a traffic stop in Grand Rapids, the officer who pulled the trigger was arraigned on a second-degree murder charge on Friday. On Thursday, Officer Chris Scher, who had been on paid administrative leave since the deadly April 4th shooting, turned himself in. He has since paid his bond and is currently out. Under the Michigan Penal Code, a second-degree murder charge is defined as a non-premeditated killing or a murder that is caused by someone's reckless conduct, including an obvious lack of concern for another person's life. There's no justification or excuse for death under the charges, such as self-defense. From here, the department's Internal Affairs Unit is planning to conduct its own investigation to determine whether Scher violated rules and procedures, and then goes to the Office of Oversight and Public Accountability. They'll analyze that report and MSP's investigation and then make possibly policy recommendations.